Good morning, everybody. It is January 21st, 2020. Thanks for stopping by the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider. Here at the Crypto Insider channel, we do not sell placemats, coffee mugs, t-shirts, oil changes, none of that. What we do, however, is we give to charity for each new subscriber to the YouTube channel. It's a way to help us get subscribers, and it's a way to help them get their mission done. We send the donation to @GoodXRP, and that is what you are seeing on the screen in front of you. We sent 25 this morning, and they broke it down and sent it to 9 worthwhile charities. I hope everybody's good this morning. There's not a ton of specifically XRP news, but I'm going to cover what there is. First, we'll go to Live Coin Watch and see where all the charts are. I've been watching these 1 hour numbers go from slightly red to slightly green, then back to slightly red, then back to slightly green. So it looks like there's some sort of sideways trading going on today. Not a huge gain from yesterday, 1.84. We'll see if it can hold Bitcoin dominance down to 66.44. We did have a little Bitcoin drop over the past day down to about 86.50. Everybody's saying the next resistance point for XRP is 25 cents. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's also nice to look and note the disparities in the chart between Bitcoin and XRP. And while they're kind of close, there's starting to be more variation than I am used to seeing. So we'll see if that holds. We look at our technical price indicators, our moving averages, and our oscillators. And you can see green with little dots of red. Now, here in the past 5 minutes, it looks like some of our moving averages have gone down a little bit, but we're all neutral. We're not into the oversold range or overbought on our oscillators down here. Again, more indications of sideways trading. We have one article from newsbtc.com from Ayush Jindal. And it's I wouldn't say bullish, slightly bullish article. Ripple XRP Ripple XRP. There it is, Ripple XRP. Just reversed and 0.25 is imminent. Here's why. XRP price is showing positive signs and it could rally to 0.2550 if it breaks the 0.2420 resistance. And what did we say we were at? 0.236. So we got a little while to go, about half a cent or more, a little more maybe to break that resistance level that Ayush is pointing out there. A key inverse head and shoulders is likely forming with support near 0.2320. There's a major bearish trend line forming with resistance near the 0.2415 on the hourly chart from Kraken. The data pair could start another rally towards 0.2550 if it clears the 0.2420 resistance. Ripple subheading Ripple price eyeing bullish break. Recently, we saw a downside extension in Ripple below the 0.2320 support against the US dollar. XRP price declined below the 0.2280 support and settled below the 100-hour simple moving average. Finally, the price tested the 0.2240 support area where the bulls emerged. A swing low was formed near the 0.2236 and the price started a strong recovery. It broke the 0.2300 resistance area and the 100-hourly simple moving average. So he goes on to show his chart, and here's his inverse head and shoulders that he was talking about. And then he makes a bearish case if we fail to surpass the 0.2420 resistance. He says we could decline down to 0.2240. So still within a few cents either way. I mean, I know a few cents is a big deal once you get 10,000 XRP, right? 1 cent is $100 at that point. So I don't want to make it seem like 1 cent is nothing, but still it looks like the trading is mostly sideways, and I'm not seeing any huge sweeps. I'm going to cover this little bit of sad news here. XRP-based exchange forced to close, but nobody noticed. And I'm not going to read this whole article to you, but it says that XRP Parrot, the Netherlands-based XRP fiat gateway exchange for European customers, will cease operations, citing new regulatory requirements. Even more sadly for the exchange launched and run by Ripple developer, we'd say Wind, is that few seem to have noticed. Basically, the XRP Parrot exchange shutting down. We'd say when, I bring this article up because he is the creator of the XRP tip bot that we use to send our donations every day to charity or to @GoodXRP. So we went to his Twitter, and he says, with mixed feelings, I decided to do a controlled soft shutdown of XRP Parrot. XRParrot? SirParrot? I don't know how you say that. No new orders will be accepted. Support tickets and accidental automated transfers will still be processed, and users will be then informed with a text message. So we'd say Wind here saying, yeah, he's going to have to shut it down. And I went through the thread a little bit, but it talks more about know your customer relations imposed by either the Netherlands or the European Union, I'm not sure, but making a regulatory burden for a small shop like he had. I think XRParrot had 3,000 users. He goes on to say. So sad news for We'd Say Wind, who does a lot in the community. We definitely appreciate his work with the tip bot, and sad to see his exchange go. But it's important that all these countries follow the KYC regulations, because these saintly people that we put in charge of making laws, they're so good and they're so fiscally responsible. They have to make sure that no money laundering or tax evasion is happening by the filthy, unwashed tax cattle that is you and me. Because we can't have that. So a nickel might be missed. So it's important that they put these regulations in place so that nobody can get up to anything untoward like they can't with fiat. So while that is kind of a sad note, I also wanted to show you the liquidity index bot 2 days ago. We surpassed our all-time high, I think, for the Bitso Mexican corridor, and also for the Philippines corridor as well. I think for the Philippines corridor, but I went to the liquidity index bot, and we were at 10 million one something, 189. So we just barely got an all-time high here at this point here. Here's where we are so far today. We'll see if we can't beat that again. But it is important, I think, to keep an eye on this. It's not a huge amount of XRP still. It's not as much as we would like to see for mass adoption, but it's certainly, the trend is going in the right direction. And I think we're going to see more of these all-time highs, especially as we're bringing on new partners and new financial institutions using the ODL solution from Ripple. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't that informative today. We didn't really have a lot of news to cover. Maybe something will happen with the price tomorrow, and I can drone on about that at that time. I'm going to pop up some videos for you to check out on my channel, and a subscribe button. We appreciate it. @GoodXRP appreciates it. And hey, you can subscribe and give to charity. 2 birds with 1 stone just by clicking a button. Happy to have you, and we look forward to talking with you tomorrow.